Now then, I'll send us live in 3, 2, and 1. Hi everyone, and thanks for joining our Performing Arts TMC live event. The session will begin shortly. Just a reminder, this session is for adult learners. If you're aged 16 to 18, head to the catch-up section of our TMC live website to check out our previous TMC live Performing Arts sessions. Hi again everyone, and thanks for joining our Performing Arts TMC live event for the Manchester College. I'm joined tonight by Kerry who teaches Performing Arts at the Manchester College. I'm also joined by another Kerry and Damon, two former Manchester College Performing Arts students. If you've got any questions at all this evening, you can ask them in the live Q&A box, which it should be on the right of your screen, and the team will answer as many questions as they can throughout the session as we go through some questions we commonly get asked. So with that said, over to you, Kerry, to introduce yourself.
Hi, I am Kerry Kawai, and as Christian said, I'm one of the tutors on Performing Arts acting course. We're here tonight to talk to you about the level 2 adult course, which these two guys who are here with me, they did the adult course last year with us and progressed then on to the HNC acting course, which is a full-time course. The one that we're talking about tonight is part-time. You will start with the basics of acting and looking at your craft and approaching it from an industry perspective, going right back to the beginning, looking at how we develop characters, how we mine a text, how we create a life either on stage or on screen. You will work intensively in your classes with our fabulous tutor, Sonia Morris, who is also an industry professional on all aspects of acting. Looking mainly at a practitioner called Stanislavski, who is kind of the godfather of natural acting, which is the stuff that you see on television and film, and how to find truth in character. The level of experience you have is absolutely irrelevant. It's anything from somebody that's been acting all their life to somebody who's never stepped foot on stage but has a real passion and desire to do it. So don't ever be worried about what you've done previously. That's kind of the point of this course, is to throw you back into it and get you to where you need to be for your next step, whether that's staying in education or going into industry. We now have a short film to show you, which showcases some of the work that we do.
I'm unseen in the open. I'm concealed in your town.
I'm veiled by your fears.
I'm hidden by your frown. To change the way you view me,
You've got to see right through.
Recognize the soul. It's just another part of you.
1 in 2.
Recognize this soul.
Taste the poverty.
soul.
Set my spirits free.
Give me hope, compassion, dignity.
Hold me close.
Set my spirits free.
I am unseen in the open.
I'm concealed in your town. I'm veiled by your fears.
I'm hidden by your frown.
To change the way you view me.
You've got to see right through. Recognize this soul is just another part of you.
One. Then two.
I'm unseen in the open. I'm concealed in your town.
Fantastic, great. Thanks. I think we've now got some questions for Kerry and you guys there, so we'll head straight on to that. So the first question that we've got for Kerry and Damon actually is what was it that attracted you to study at the Manchester College? Why was it you chose to come back into education, and what was it that made you decide to come to the Manchester College?
Well, when I first thought about starting my drama performance studies, I didn't know myself what I wanted. But after researching, I came across Manchester College, and the review that I saw, it was really good. So I thought about, the experience that I had from my past. Maybe I could add values to what they have here. So I applied, and I felt it was really good because it boosted my confidence. I didn't just leave here the same person I was, even though it was a level 2, it gave me knowledge of what I was doing. I had a better understanding of what to expect in the performance industry.
Okay, fantastic. And Damon, what's your experience been like in terms of when you joined the college?
It was at first thinking I'm too old for this, and life experiences, and I've got no education behind me, and I thought about it for 2 years, and I just took the plunge, and I'm glad I did. It was absolutely amazing. Sergeant was absolutely amazing. You put the hard work in, the more you hard work you put in, the more you get out of it, and it was absolutely, everything was amazing. Everything. You just got to put the hard work in, and don't be scared. Just go for it.
Fantastic. That's great. Some great advice. And in terms of the course that you were on, and obviously you've progressed onto a HNC now. What was it that you had to do on your original course? What kind of things did you study? What did you most enjoy about that original course that you studied?
I'd say everything. I mean, we had to do dance. I've never looked at dance before, and we had to change around quite a few times towards the end. The pieces we were doing, we changed it around on the last minute, and it was really interesting to do the dance side of it. And learning about stance and basket was really interesting.
Yeah, for me, I felt when I started, I didn't understand why we needed, because when we first started, I was basically unfit. We had to do warm-ups in the beginning of our course, and I found that really interesting because I thought I was fit and started doing the exercise. I was like running out of breath. I was thinking, why do we have to do this? Why do we have to do exercise? But it increases it prepares you mentally and physically. It relaxes you, and I enjoy doing that. The dancing, it was amazing. I mean, you learn how to be creative with movements. We learned that you can express your emotions through your movements, and not only just by communicating verbally. So there was a lot of things that we did that kind of opened our knowledge and had a better view of what this performance is. Sonia was very supportive. There's strong support behind you. There's not one time I can say that I was ever uncomfortable coming to class. She's always there to meet every needs. So yes, the best thing you could do.
Brilliant. And how did you feel on that first day? Like I mentioned, you know, returning back to education. How did you feel coming into college, and how did you overcome that side of things? For me, I felt nervous because it's been years since I finished school and having that kind of setting around me. I was very nervous, but coming here and meeting with everyone, it was relaxing. We had a session where we had that time where we get to introduce ourselves, talk a bit about our life. You know, we had like a circle of trust. So we just let all those barriers down and we get familiar with our classmates. So after feeling nervous and anxious, once you're in the course itself, getting to know everyone, you're more relaxed. Okay. Damon, you got any thoughts on that first day back?
Yeah, I can remember actually really clearly. We all walked in. It's quite confused. We all walked in. It was all kind of like we didn't know what to expect. It was all kind of like keeping in our own space. And then after about a week or two, we all became like, it sounds funny, but like a family. We all had each other's backs. We all worked hard. We all spoke to each other. We all any ideas we had, we put them on a WhatsApp group. We met outside college as well to go over stuff. But yeah, it was the first day. So the way we all are now, it's just completely changed. Because remember, we all walked in like we was all scared. It was something new, and then we're all here now, and we're all like, yeah, nearly 2 years on. It's amazing.
And for those people that might not be familiar with the course itself, how long is it that you studied that original course for, and what does your typical sort of timetable look like, I suppose, each week?
So it was 12 hours weekly, and 12.
3 hours a week, 12 for 12 weeks. Yeah.
That's wishful thinking.
It was 3 hours weekly. 3 hours weekly. So our day was on a Thursday from 6 to 9, and for me, I felt like this was perfect for me because I was working at the time, working in school hours, so I had the time to come into class and. You know, sorry, can you repeat the question? I've got lost track.
No, that's great. No, you're on the right lines there. I think you've mentioned obviously how long and how long the course was. 3 hours over a week, over 12 weeks. That's fantastic. And you were gonna touch on a point there that I was going to ask actually. So how have you managed that time between study, work, and personal life? How have you found that side of things?
If I must be honest, in the beginning it was very easy because the assignments that we got was something that we can manage. It's nothing that you can't manage. So you can fit that into or however you do your routine. It's not impossible to fit it in. Once you can do your assignments there and then on spot. We also use what was called a seesaw, which is where we log all our works. So while we're in class learning, we're actually doing any task that's given, we're actually doing it there and then. So it doesn't make it so difficult for you.
Fantastic. Okay. And how would you say that the tutors have impacted your experience on the course?
Sorry?
I was thinking tutors have impacted on the course. Well, like Kerry said before, that I mean, Sonia was always there when we needed to speak to anybody, and we got support all the way through. Even though it was only a part-time course, we still got the same attention as everybody else between a full-time course. So it was really good. Sonia was amazing.
The good thing about it is like if you have a personal issue in your personal life, there is that trust where you can speak to Sonia. You can be assured that it won't be mentioned anywhere else. You can also be assured that you won't be treated any less or any different. You feel comfortable, so that reassurance is given. So that's a good impact. It helps us to have personal problems at home. It helps us to bring it here, and we can just release it to that one person and feel confident to carry on doing what we're doing.
Fantastic. Okay. And Damon, you've got any thoughts on that one?
I can just agree with Kerry on that. I mean, at the end of the day, if anybody had any problems or issues, Sonia was there to help out, and we could all crack on, and she was being very supportive.
Yeah, fantastic. Okay, and now you've progressed on from that level 2 course, and you're now you're studying your HNC with USEN Manchester now. You know, what are you looking to do? Obviously, beyond your HNC, what's your future in performing arts, as it were?
I'm looking to go to drama school, and it's funny because when I started this course, I started it just to do level 2 and settle with that. But after completing level 2, working with Sonia, I had the confidence to go further. And now doing level 3, it makes me feel even more confident that I can go beyond a drama school. So my aim after this course is to continue into performing arts industry and to grow in that kind of settings. So my next step is for drama school.
Amazing. Well, good luck with that. And Damon, what's your future in performing arts?
Same. I mean, we're looking at going to drama school. Again, if you put the hard work in, the level 2 was 3 hours a week, and then you come and you're in the next course, which we're on now, and that's like, it's a lot more hours, and you put the hard work in, and you keep on top of your work all the time. That's the main thing. You always make sure you keep on top of your work. And yeah, going to drama school is the main aim. So we're just working hard at the moment, as much as we can under these circumstances, and we're getting the help and the backing from Kerry and all the other tutors to help us prepare for drama school. So yeah, we're really excited about it.
Fantastic. Okay, and last question for you two then. What advice would you give to someone looking to study this course?
Is this for the level 3?
Yeah, for the level 2 course, or even the HNC.
Keep on top of your logbooks. Whatever class you do, whatever information you have, note it down straight away. Get on top of your work. Whatever homework you get, do it straight away. You can't go wrong. Once you've got that, you're okay. But do not leave it until last minute, because it all piles up and it just makes it difficult. But I can truly say that this is the course that you need to do. You won't regret it. Everything is clear. Whenever you get an assignment, it is explained clearly, so there's no confusion. The tutors are very, very supportive. You have strong support behind you. They will go over it 100 times if they have to, just for you to get it. So that's very good.
Spot on. Great. And Damon, from yourself?
Yeah, just don't be afraid, because I think a few of us have been talking and we put it off so long, thinking, oh, we're going to look stupid, we're going to sound daft, we haven't got this behind us, we've not had this education, we've never done drama, we haven't done drama. All the voices in your heads, they're in your head, just forget about them voices. Throw them to one side, because it's only yourself that's standing in the way. Go for it, that's all I can say. It might sound a bit cheesy, but that's the way. We said we should have gone for it a long time ago. You put it off, doubting.
Fantastic. That's great. Thank you both. So we just had a few more questions for the other Kerry now. So the first question we've actually had in was regarding the cost for the course, for the level 2 course. What is the cost generally, and is the support available for that?
With regards to that, I think it changes. So I'd have to kind of, is that one that we could maybe take an email address and get, because I don't want to say something that's not exactly right. So I'd like to check my facts if I could.
Yeah.
Would you be able to email that to me, Christian, and I can get you a response to that?
Yeah, I'll drop them a message and ask them to drop us an email, because it's an anonymous question, but I'll ask them to fire that across.
Okay.
1 second. So the next question is, I mean, it really just reiterating the course really, and what level is it and what progression is available. A bit like obviously Kerry and Damon have talked about there. If you could just talk a bit about the level and what you can progress on to.
It is a level 2 course, and level 2 is equivalent to 4 GCSEs, but that does not mean to say you cannot use this course as a springboard to progress like these guys did onto the level 4 HNC or a degree course. Because it's adults, it's taken on experience and audition as well as the qualifications. So traditionally you would do a level 2, a level 3 and then a level 4, but because we're looking at mature learners, the level 2 can work as a springboard straight up to level 4.
Fantastic. Okay. And what start dates are available? I understand. I think there's a January start available.
January start. Yeah, we are looking to begin in January. Obviously, within the classroom at the moment, we are in. There's social distancing in place. It's very kind of strict COVID measures, as it is in all education, one-way systems, hand sanitizing, all of that stuff. You know, and initially I think we all thought, gosh, how are you going to teach and learn acting in this COVID world? But I think we're doing pretty well.
Definitely.
So there's ways and means. So if you are thinking about a January, you know, you want to do something new in the new year, absolutely come and start on that January start date.
Fantastic. And is there any for HNC as well? I know that's obviously part of USEN Manchester, but we've had an inquiry from a student called Katie who was just interested in the different levels. Are the January starts available for HNCs as well?
Not for HNC, unfortunately. That would be September next year.
Okay, no problem. And I think that answers quite a few of Katie's questions. And then also, when will we know whether our application is being considered and whether we will be offered an audition for, I guess that's for level 2?
Yes, so applications are open right now, and as soon as we get those in, there's a process to follow in terms of us speaking to you on the phone. Obviously, again, everything's a little bit different because of the whole situation that we're in, but we will get you booked in for a telephone consultation and we'll talk you through the process of application. And then as soon as we've been able to kind of see you, not speak to you on the phone and go through that process, then you will hit, it's a pretty quick turnaround in terms of decision.
Brilliant, fantastic. I think that's all of our questions. Is there anything else that you guys have got to say? Anything?
Yes.
No?
You're never too old to get what you want. You know, you come here, you're not treated like differently. Everyone is treated equally, and you have the same chance as everyone else. It doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are. The opportunity is there for everyone. The same opportunity applies to everyone. So don't miss out on this opportunity. Take it whilst it's there.
Lovely. And we have just had another email, another message from Katie. Actually, do they need to audition? Is there an audition process for this course?
For this one, yeah, there will be, but it will be slightly different to the level 3. But if you want to drop me my email to Katie, I can answer any more of her questions with regards to both this and the HNC.
Yes, that's great. I think we've already got Katie's details, but I'll ask her to. Katie, if you could, well, I'll drop you an email via the marketing inbox shortly. So we'll sort that out for you. No problem at all. Lovely. So thank you, Kerry, Damon, and Kerry for your time this evening. Well done. And thank you everyone for joining us at home. We've got more TMC live events running tonight and tomorrow. So please visit our website tmc.ac.uk/TMC live if you want to register to find out anything more about any of our other adult courses. Applications, as we've just talked about, applications for January and September are open, and we do have that level 2 Performing Arts course starting in January. So if you'd like to apply to study at the #1 college in Greater Manchester, then please do visit our website tmc.ac.uk, and there's a page there that you can navigate to for courses starting in January. Or you can actually speak to the team this evening, the inquiries team, on 0161 674 1080, and they can help you out with any questions you might have about starting in January. If you're a learner with special educational needs or disabilities, we do have a transition team who are there to help make the transition to college a positive experience for you. So you can contact them by emailing transitionteam@tmc.ac.uk. And lastly, we'd love to get your feedback about TMC Live. If you'd be happy to take part in a quick 5-minute survey and be with the chance of winning a £20 Amazon voucher, then please visit surveymonkey.com/r/TMC Live feedback. All this information will be in the chat box shortly as well. With that all said, thank you again for joining us. We hope you have a lovely evening, and we look forward to welcoming you in September or possibly even this January. Thank you very much.
Bye. Bye-bye.